Happy Friday, June 5th. I'm on day 5 of my LEAP diet and ran into a couple snags last night. Not because I didn't like what I was eating, but just, it's hard to make sure you're monitoring ingredients the right way. So these cashews I've been enjoying all week long, I just having to look at the ingredients just to confirm everything, and go figure, there's some damn peanut oil in there. And peanuts are okay for me, but they're not okay for me in this early phase. So, my day 5 is kind of like a day 1. I don't know. Another thing on day 1 that I just went over my head was I had coffee that had mushrooms in it, and I'm supposed to have mushrooms right now. So, whatever. So I talked to Christina. Christina and I met yesterday, and she said that the mushroom coffee is okay and to not worry about that. But I haven't told her about the cashew thing yet, so I might be restarting. And then another one was I've been sauning a lot, and you got to stay hydrated. You need electrolytes, right? And the Leddwell Hydrate is good for me, but not in this early phase. It just has a couple ingredients that weren't tested as one of the foods or compounds in my MRT test, and because of that I can't have it. So I was crushing hydrates all week long, and now here I am. I just had a wonderful sauna session today. It was actually a double sauna session. Did a ruck with Mike Jones and some other great humans. Walked around for about an hour, with some weight on our backs, just talking, connecting, walking around the lake. It's fantastic. Followed that up with sauna and cold plunge, and it was really cool because everybody was really loving the design of the sauna, and so I got to talk to him about Leaf and the Excelsior sauna business he has, because he's a great builder. And then I got to take him into the Morosco Forge, and everybody was like, "This is the best cold plunge I've ever been in." It was fun. And then after that, I had another buddy of mine who had a friend in town from Utah, and I used to sauna leisure with everybody, and now I'm sauning as kind of like my life and my business. So I got to make sure I can sneak those leisure saunas in when I can. So I got Chris over after the back end of the Ruck Sauna. He brought his buddy, and when his buddy found out I had a Morosco Forge, he was over the moon. Couldn't wait to get in there, and it was really cool to see his just genuine joy for just how good he felt after that cold plunge. So that was really cool. Today has been a magical day of spreading the love of sauna, contrast therapy, movement, connection, everything that brings me joy. And now that I've been sweating so much, I gotta rehydrate. But what am I gonna do without my electrolytes, without my Leddwell Hydrate? Well, I'm gonna make my own homemade electrolytes. And there's different ways that you can do that. I gotta go a real basic way because I gotta have real basic ingredients right now. So I got my jug of water here. I put 32 ounces in this 64 ounce jug. I've got some Himalayan sea salt right here. I'm gonna put in just in between a half teaspoon and a full teaspoon. And then I've got a lime right here. I'm gonna cut this lime up, and I'm going to, we're gonna put it on the table here because I don't need to be cutting through my fingers. Should have brought a cutting board out here. Can plan better next time, right? So I'm gonna squeeze a whole lime into this beverage very ungracefully, as you can see. I'm excited to try this though, because I haven't never had a homemade electrolyte beverage before. So, all right, look at this, right in there. Oh yeah, let's for visual effects. Yep, it's going in. Now this is a tip from Christina. Christina Jacks is like, you still need electrolytes. You got to hydrate, and you could just be something as basic as you could just put salt in here. But to get a little flavor, I gotta add a little lime. I would be putting some berries in here just for more nutrients, but I ate all the berries this morning for breakfast. Yogurts and berries are probably my top go-to right now. I had some yogurt, berries, and sunflower seeds this morning. It's a good breakfast. About to crush a salad with chicken breast and avocado, and who else knows? Something else in there. All right, I'm excited for this, so I'm gonna shake it all up. Shake, shake, shake. You know, if you ever seen that Bar Rescue with John Taffer, you'll know that you gotta shake over your head, or it ain't a shake. All right, that's probably good, right? Huh. Wow. That's pretty damn good. And hydrating. Wow. So there you got it. You got a basic electrolyte beverage right there in a matter of a minute or two. So if if you're on a, being well can be tough, right? It's an investment. And as you're shifting how you're spending your money and your time, a homemade electrolyte beverage might be really good for you if you don't want to but invest in something like a hydrate or any other electrolyte formula. Easy to do this. And also just know that there's some just because it says electrolyte formula doesn't mean that it's good for you, right? It could have too much sugar. It could have not the right kind of magnesium, because there's better types of magnesium that are good, that are better for digestion, right? And if you're dehydrated and you're going through this rehydration process, you don't want to be punishing your gut with nutrients that it doesn't want to take at that particular time. So you gotta make sure the ingredients that are in that electrolyte beverage or powder are going to do you justice. So it's important to look at labels. I think in the future I'll probably do a comparison of other electrolyte formulas just so you can know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to sit here with labels right now because I'm just too busy doing the natural thing. So, but it's not, when it comes to electrolytes, it's not about, should I take this? It's about, how much and when, because we all need to replenish with electrolytes. You're not getting pure hydration from water. You need those nutrients. So grab an electrolyte formula. If you're out sweating, if you're out working out, have some beforehand, have some during, or have some after. It's really important to keep the body functioning on all cylinders. So hope the homemade electrolyte trick served you well. There's plenty of other ways to do it, plenty of other combinations. If anybody's out there without food sensitivities, you can probably make a more flavorful electrolyte beverage. But 32 ounces of water, some Himalayan pink sea salt, and this lime did the trick. So cheers. Talk to you soon.